Hey y'all, this is Marika, aka Brooklyn Betty. We talk about food, fashion, and feelings. Mainly fashion, mainly feelings, but sometimes food. But I promise you'll love it here. I'm basically like a newborn to YouTube. So if you new here, we all new here. I think November will make it like a year that I've been on YouTube. And I'm excited with the growth. I'm excited for all of my Wilmas and all of the things. Um, but a couple of housekeeping things that I wanted to get into before I got into this video. On my last vlog, I felt like a lot of my Bronx Wilmas was in a little tizzy about me not liking the Bronx. And it's just my personal opinion. It's not because of anything bad happening here. It's just not a lot going on. And that's just it. Like I gotta make lemonade with my lemons basically in this situation. And yeah, it's no love lost to y'all. Like even in high school, anytime you meet somebody, I'ma come clean. Just come clean, y'all. Anytime you meet somebody and you say you from the Bronx or you live in the Bronx, they give you that look like you live in California or somewhere that's just mad far. And that's exactly what it gives. It's just very far. It's not too much to do. And whenever I say this to people who are from the Bronx, they be like, yeah, they don't have no solutions for me. So I'm solution oriented out here. If anybody was to be like, oh yeah, I can't stay in Brooklyn, there's nothing to do, I would have a gang of things for you to do. To go to the Brooklyn Museum, to go to mad restaurants, like anything that you need, I got you. I'm out here. But I feel like when I talk to people from the Bronx, some of my girlies, y'all gave me a little some recommendations and stuff, and I'm definitely gonna check those out because I'm not a victim of my circumstance. I'm just trying to make it into what I can make it. I'm trying to make something shake. So yeah, it's not, oh, like I know a lot of y'all like, oh, my heart is broken that you hate it here. But give me some recommendations. I need results. Change my mind. Like I'm fine with like not liking something and being proven wrong. Like my sister recently moved and she was like, oh yeah, it's nothing in the area, and it's like the Bushwick early Bed-Stuy area. And she's like, there's nothing over there. And I'm born and raised in Bushwick. I was like, girl, you got this, you got this, you got that. She was like, oh really, blah blah blah. And granted, she hadn't looked up any of the things around her area, which is not true for me. Like I look up the things, there's not really much things to do. Or if I go to a restaurant, it's not like as good as I'm used to, or whatever the case may be. One thing I will say is that the carry dads out here, like the Dominican sports out here for food, is some of the best that I have. I'm a chicharron de pollo girl all day, so it's really really good out here. No shade to Brooklyn, like the food is good, but I just feel like I don't know, something about the Dominican restaurants out here, they give you a little bit more love and TLC and all of that. So yeah, I'm working on it. But I don't like it here. And that's just it. I'm not sorry about that. I don't like it here. And a lot of people haven't given me any recommendations on, how to make things better. Like some people have given me recos on biking and things like that. And I'm appreciative because it's actually a thing. But I usually go up to New Rochelle or like even to Connecticut to eat or like do something fun, which is insanity. Like that's like me living in Brooklyn and having to go, like I have to go to the city or I have to go to Queens every time to do something fun. Like it's insane. But don't get me wrong, if somebody comes from New York City as a whole and they talk about the Bronx, like I'm on their back like a backpack. Like overall NYC, I'm repping all of it. Even Staten Island, you could go get on the little ferry and come back and have a nice little view. Like don't come from my state or whatever. But anywho, y'all, my DJI camera, it broke when I went to Maine. Like the orientation that I need for YouTube, it like usually spins open and stays that way, but it hasn't been staying. So I had to bring it to the shop on Friday, and I feel like mad privilege because I'm using my iPhone and I hate it here. And I almost didn't do this video because I didn't want to do it on my iPhone. Like I know I was being like mad posh, like I didn't start out doing it on my iPhone, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a struggle and a struggle bus to do it on your iPhone. So I really was like determined doing this with this iPhone because it is a time and a half. But anywho, now that I've gotten through my little rant and my little tantrum and all of the things, I really wanted to get into some of the key outerwear that I like to wear for the fall. Cause I'm the outerwear girl. Like I feel like coats are my thing, like, and then shoes come next. But I wanted to go through my top like outerwear choices that I usually grab for. in the fall, and like this weekend has been like doom and gloom, so it's like perfect to do this. But yeah, I just want to show y'all my top 5 dead or alive outerwears that I wear for the fall, and like how you compare them with whatever, all of the things. Y'all know that I'm Maximilian Maximalist, so don't expect to see no plain Janeness here, but you can very well do like plain Jane renditions of these things that I'm styling. So let's get into it. First, and I feel like she is grand opening, grand closing, a moto jacket. Like a nice leather motorcycle jacket is always a stitch. Like it's always gonna go far. It's always gonna make your outfit. Like this is just very simple. But then when I threw on the moto jacket on top of these loafers and the skirt and the cute little frilly socks and things like that matter. Like I feel like I've said that before, but I don't know. Socks and like gloves and like hats and things like that really like zhuzh up the thing. So if you kind of like me and you hoard or you have a lot of stuff and you don't want to buy any more clothes, start getting like socks. I need to like get rid of socks. That's how many socks and things like that I own. But it really makes or breaks the situation. I love a very worn in, destroyed leather jacket. Like that's just me, because I don't know, I like character things. I like vintage. Like I started out in the vintage space before I even really got into the luxury space. Like in high school I did have like luxury items back then, like Iceberg and America's Cup Prada sneakers. And in college I started like getting into like Gucci and things like that. But my first love is vintage, because as a college girl and as a have not, like I didn't grow up with money at all. Like my parents and my family had like very little actually. So like I had to like work at a young age and do the things that I needed to do. Had a little summer youth job. And in high school I started working at Bloomies, and that's where I was like really introduced to like luxury stuff. So it was cool, but I still ain't have the luxury money, especially when I went away to college. I was not a server, what a hostess at Applebee's while I was at college. I ain't have no money. I ain't have no money. So eBay was my best friend, and then out in Baltimore, because I went to Morgan, they had a lot of good thrift stores. Like even to this day, like I wonder if sorry if I was killing y'all with this. Even to this day, I was wondering like, I wonder if these thrift stores still exist. I know a lot of them have closed down since, but they used to have a lot of good thrifts. And yeah, I thrifted this from L Train Vintage some years ago, and I feel like it might have been like $60, but genuine leather, like destroyed to the ground. And I love this. Like I love like a motorcycle jacket slash bomber, and we gonna get into the bomber slash bomber for fall looks, like full jacket looks. It's just all of the things. Meow. A bomber jacket or a pilot jacket, usually like what they will wear in the Air Force. So I got this. It's a Harley bomber. I got this last year in Montreal when I visited for Harpo's birthday, and we went to this thrift shop on the last day that we were there. And I saw this, and I was like, "Oh my god! Like I'm dying to death. I need to have it again." The weathering is like insanity. And I just love some beat up, ate up stuff. Like it's just so good. You could wear it with skirts, pants, whatever the thing. And then I have on my brown loafers this time to, tie it all in together. You could go really super simple, especially if you have like statement pieces like this. I would consider this a statement piece because it's very interesting and has a lot to look at. It is like the attention grabbing thing. You can do a nice little hat, a nice little like, wool hat, fedora type situation, and be really cute, be really sophisticated, really posh. But I love like the juxtaposition of like, because these are like sweats, like dressing up and dressing down, or like doing a real tailored situation with this. Like if you have a jacket or a bomber that is really worn in, to do like some nice high-waisted like trousers, like tailored trousers, in a nice heel or a nice loafer. On one of my videos that I last styled, one of y'all was like, "Oh, can you do a styling video on how to style loafers?" And it's just like, girl, you could wear a loaf with absolutely everything. A skirt, some shorts, some pants, some jorts. Like loafers are just so traditional and timeless that you can just literally wear with anything. Like you can use it to dress up a more dressed down piece, like some sweat shorts, or you can use it to, pull in with the polished piece, like a nice button up and a nice crisp skirt. Like if you're going to work, like you could just do everything with them. But we're not here for the lopes. But the outerwear, a nice moto jacket, a nice bomber, I love. Like, and even if you might be a little crazy like me, you might have a motorcycle jacket that is a destroyed version and then like a polished version. Let me show y'all because y'all not going to understand. So like I was saying, if you're insane like me, and this is why I have so much stuff that I need to purge, but I think this is an actual necessity, like to have the version that's like into smithereens, like really crazy looking, and then to have a nice polished one if I want to wear like, just all black, or which I really ever do, or like some nice tailored pants that I didn't want to wear like some jeans with, or just to look a little bit more polished, like that all like matte slate black does everything. Like it's such a stark difference, in my opinion, from having one that's really worn in. So I have two of them. I got this from where did I get this from Austin, when we went to Austin some years ago. I think that might have been for my birthday. I can't remember why we went. But any hoodles, me and Harper, we went to Austin to eat. We went to Austin for barbecue. And I picked this up at one of their thrift, like outdoor thrift things. Like they had some really, really great stuff there. And I feel like I paid for like $100 for this. So I was just like, yeah, I need this because I only had the one that was worn in. So either one is fine, but I prefer to have two because I'm insane. Like I think it's a big difference. Like I think you can tell that it's a big difference. But yeah, I like to have both. Like with the cuddle, you could easily wear either or. Excuse us, with like cut off shorts and like a more worn down, dressed down way. But I felt like just to complete the package of moto jackets, I need to have like a real worn in one and a real like polished, you know, the fawns one. Okay, outerwear style number two. Raise your hand if you knew what was coming. Varsity or Vars. Vars. I'm big Vars energy always. Like schoolgirl all the way, pleated skirt. You could do a nice long pleated skirt. You could do some nice high waist trousers, of course. But I love to like go gray and gray and be like gray into the ground. So gray, silver, it's just something about like, I don't know, I feel like it's very like calming for me. But a varsity jacket or like a sportswear kind of like baseball jacket is always a thing, always, forever and always. I think it's just so timeless. It's like a heritage kind of like, I like all around American thing, like sporty. I won't even just say American, like just a sports jacket overall. Like anytime I wear these, like even if I go to another state or even to another country, like people just find them so interesting. Like, oh, what team is that? And different things like that. And it's always it's vintage. Usually most vintage varsity pieces are conversation pieces, like, oh, I went to that school, or oh, I knew somebody that went to this school. And I just think that that's so cool because it's like a piece of history that you get to take around with you all the time. But definitely, if you scared, go to church first and foremost. But if you don't really care for color, a nice black and white one is cool, a nice cream one is cool, and you can thrift these quite diligently, like on Depop or like Poshmark, and it shouldn't cost you like hundreds of dollars. You can probably find a decent one on like Poshmark or Depop for like around the $50-$70 range. And then if you want to go crazy with the ones that have like the package patches and stuff like that, those are usually a little bit more because those patches are expensive. But I love like just you're all down, like just chill girl next door varsity jacket with some nice denim or some nice trousers. You could do a nice loaf. You could do a sneaker. Like the options are just so endless. So I always grab these types of jackets whenever I'm like in a rush and I really don't know what to wear. You can easily build your outfit around a nice varsity jacket because it's like a statement, but not, if you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, faith. Drum roll, please. Next style of jacket is a trench. A trench coat is gonna forever be a spring, fall staple because it's like the transition of weather. It's rainy. It's a little iffy. It's like a coat, but not a coat. So love a trench coat. Like it gives like spy, Dick Tracy vibes. And I don't know. I just love that. I think being as like a Pisces, like I love like fantasy, like whimsical things. So I always gravitate towards, things that I saw like in movies and shows growing up. And my mom used to be a big Matlock, big Dick Tracy girl back in the day, like kind of similar to like how we are with SVU and stuff like that. But yes, like I love a nice trench coat. Like a trench coat, you can very much wear like anything underneath. Like I think I love that about it because it's usually bigger and I usually like to go oversized with them. Like I wish I would have gotten like a size bigger in this, even though I feel like it has room. I would have loved for it to be like very voluminous. Like that's another pro tip. Like whenever you're ordering something, especially from like stores that are like Urban Revivo or like Shop Akira, size up, because I feel like having the more room in a garment makes it look a little bit more rich, a little bit more chic, opposed to having it look tight like a tiger. Like now you can see the seams and things like that. But this is from Banana Republic. I got this from them some seasons ago when it was on sale, and I just love this. Like any chance I get or anytime I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear, I always grab this. And I think just any type of trench coat is that way. You could put it on with a baseball cap. You could dress it up with some heels, some loafs, some sneakers. Like the opportunities and the options are just very endless. So I always grab a trench for the fall. And just to piggyback off of that, I felt like it was important to show y'all that a trench is not just, your regular khaki color trench coat. Like the style is what a trench is. So it doesn't have to be that khaki color. You can get a black one, you can get a green one, you can get like very ostentatious, showy ones like this. I got this from the Nastiest of Gals a while ago, but like don't be put in a box. Like they make so many like fun and cute trench coats nowadays. Like you don't just have to have, that beige one if that's not what you want. If that's not your style, if beige is not your color, you could get navy. You could get any color in this world at this point. A pinstripe one, a plaid one. So I just feel like it's very important to like show the different varieties in these genres. Like you don't have to stick to like just anything that is not in your wheelhouse. Like always make it work for you, always make it stylish for you. If you absolutely hate a patent leather anything, like you don't have to do it. But I think this doubles well as a raincoat. Trenchers are cool, but most of them, they're not waterproof. They're usually like that thick khaki material. So like if you want to go with like a patent style or vinyl style, that is cool. Like it'll keep you warm-ish and keep you dry for sure. So really love. And I got on my Yeti spaghettis. Okay, category 4. Who guessed it? A blazer. If y'all been following me on Instagram from, I won't even say day one, but for a long time, y'all know that I'm a blazer girl. Like me and a blazer go together real bad because I just feel like it's like a cap for your bad hair day. I feel like whatever you got going on underneath, if you throw a blazer on over, it's all love. It's everything. Like I feel like a blazer is like a band-aid to a bad outfit for most bad outfits. Like you can, like this is very regular. Some cargo, some loafs, and then you throw on a blazer to make it real smart, real chic. Like I love that. Like you know how they be like, oh, you go into the sports clubs, or if you go into a fine dining place, like a sports jacket is needed. Like a good blazer does everything. And like I, of course, love like ones like this, like very loud or whatever. But a great black blazer, a great navy blazer, even a red blazer, and like maybe like that taupe, like mink color. Like it's everything. Like we love a blazer for that reason because it just to me it satisfies the need of a lot of jackets. Like if you're not somebody that has a lot of outerwear pieces, you can go and thrift blazers very easily. They're usually like if you go to a good place like a Goodwill or something like that, you can usually find them for like 10 bucks, 20 the most, unless they real crazy. I got this, I think it was from a seller on Instagram a while ago. I can't even remember her name, but she had found this, and I want to say she might have charged me like upwards to like 80 bucks for this, but I think it's just so worth it. I've had this jacket for I don't know, maybe like 7 years at this point. So $80 cost per wear, it was a no-brainer. But I love a blazer, and I usually love an oversized one. Nowadays, you can crop them or buy them cropped, but I'm a traditional girl. I love like the long line length because it just gives me like varsity vibes, like very collegiate. And it's just a great option. It's great for if you don't want to throw on a hoodie or a sweatshirt, you could throw on a blazer and just make your outfit so super chic and cutie, like without doing too much thought. It's very weather appropriate. It's a nice transition between a denim jacket and a moto jacket. So like for days like now in the 60-degree times, you could wear a nice little blaze. And I love a blazer. Like whether it's plain or it's crazy like this, like think a blazer just takes everything up a notch for sure. And last but certainly not least, what you think it is? An overcoat. Nice light overcoat. Like there's levels to overcoats. We have our wools, we have our heavier fabrics, our cashmeres and things like that. But you know, you can get a nice like shirting style overcoat. Like this is kind of like a blazer, but it's long line. And this is perf. Like it's perf if you wanna, if you ready to bust out the long line outerwear or whatever, but it's not yet wet, but it's not yet weather appropriate. Like I'm not gonna be outside burning up in this. In 60-degree weather, this is perfect. Like love this. I love the I love I love the unfinished hem. I got this from a DC shop owner called Ron David. I doubt he sells them anymore. I got them last season, and these pants are from Zara. Same Celine, uh, little loafs or whatever. And I need to get these pants hemmed, but I keep on taking them out the hem pile to do videos. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that this week coming up. But love a overcoat stitch. Is very smart. It's very casual, but can yet be dressed up. And that's like the reoccurring theme here. Like it's like easy, but if you need it to be like turned up a notch or two, it could be a thing. Like wearing it with some nice boots and a skirt and things like that. But I love our overcoat because it's just very effortless. I love that. Like I like when I get dressed, or even in this case, like whatever I have under this, like I've done this with jeans before, like ripped up jeans and things like that. This just kind of like makes the outfit, it kind of like brings the whole thing into like a cohesive thought. And I love to do that with my outerwear. So I feel like my outerwear selects are very like intentional for that reason. Like you could be looking like a bomb or a or a dumpster fire under this, and once you put on a jacket, everything is okay. All is right with the world, and I love stuff like that. But yeah, you can go as plain as just getting an all black one or all brown one. You can do like maybe a denim version, but I love an overcoat. Like it's just a nice little throw over. And then I have a bonus one that I want to show y'all that I've never worn that I thrifted. Stop. This is like a little mohair sitch. I doubt it's real mohair. Yet I've never checked the composition on it. But I got this from Depop some years ago. And I just am obsessed. Like, I love this. Plaid, furry, like very up my alley. Almost a robe, but not. And this is a little heavier. This is for like maybe when the temps start being like, you know, 55, 50. You can wear this with a nice turtleneck under, but like, you know, just simple jackets, like not nothing too crazy, no wools and things like that. Cashmere, heavy fabrics. Like this is perfect for the fall because it's like a coat, but not yet a coat. It's like the halfway house before you get to an actual needing a coat, before you pull out your shirtling, before you pull out, you know, just your more heavy big boy coats. And I love it. It's like an in-betweeny, but it's so good. Like I love these autumnal colors, like the rust, the navies, the browns. Like those are your best friends right now. So just to recap, we got our 5 outerwear categories for the fall, for the FAWL, the fall, not the fall, the fall. We got our 5 categories. Firstly, we have our Moto jacket. That is the greatest, safest bet, in my opinion. You cannot go wrong with a leather jacket at all. Once you start dibbling and dabbling in the weatheredness of it, that's when you start. To me, it's a little upper echelon. It's a little bit more intentional. Like you taking the training wheels off for your fashions. Love a Moto jacket down and a bomber jacket down. They are like in the same category for me. Okay. For 2, we got our varsity sports like jacket. And I love those because I just love team stuff. And it gives very collegiate if you want to be on your prep style Ralph Lauren-esque stitch. Like, you can't go wrong with that. It's just something timeless about it. It's never going to go out of style. It's never going to be dated. You're never going to be looked at crazy in a room wearing a varsity style jacket. So that's always and forever for me. Number three, a nice blazer. Again, timeless, darling. With a blazer, you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Whether you're going to do a cropped or a longer version, like, you can't go wrong with a blazer. Like, it's just corporate, but not. I just got off of work, but I probably didn't. I just want to make these cut off shorts look good by throwing on this blazer, this sports jacket over with some nice loafers. Fire. Very beach town vibes. Very, I'm at the beach, but now I'm covering up. Blazer cannot ever go wrong. No matter, don't let nobody tell you nothing about a blazer. Like, it is fine in any hood. It merely rocks on any block. Okay. Four. Four, again, trench coat, timeless, like, been around since dinosaurs, basically. Like, your parents, your grandparents, like, trench coat has been everything. You throw that over your shoulders while you got on a nice dress, whatever you want to put on with it. Some nice trousers. Like, a trench coat is gonna forever be a timeless thing, and it's something about that belt where you could do the cinch and it does everything. Like, it just does everything for an outfit. So if you don't have a trench, you can always thrift one. I see them on eBay all the time. You can probably get one for like 30 bucks. You can go to the thrift store and probably get a good one for in that price range as well. Very timeless, and it doesn't have to be that khaki color. You could get all crazy as long as it has that trench coat cut with the little flap and the belt. That's a trench coat. It don't have to be that khaki manaki color. But yeah, a trencher is going to forever be that girl. She's going to always eat down. So get you one if you don't have one. And then lastest but not least of the Larrys, an overcoat. Halfway house of a real big boy wool. It's freezing outside coat. This is your 50-degree weather coat. And it could be cute. It could be spunky. It could be all of the things. Like this, I feel like it's a little much. It's a little a lot. But I'm Marika. I'm me. Like, I'm always going to do the most with everything. Like, I had wrote on threads the other day, like, I don't do half or nothing. Like, I barely do a half up, half down hairstyle because I have to go to the max. Like, there's no in betweeny with me. But an overcoat is an in betweeny situation. It's right before you get to that bubble. It's right before you get to that nice wool coat, that pea coat or that toggle coat or that duffel coat that you have in your closet for when it's cold. You could wear those right in the fall. Like, that's nice, crisp autumnal weather outerwear. And if you get a nice decent one, it is going to mask anything you have on going on under there. You could just wear all black. You could wear an all black sweatsuit or an all gray traditional sweatsuit and throw on a nice overcoat. If I wore a nice wide leg sweats with this, like, fire. Like, what you gonna tell me? Because the coat is doing all of the things. Not saying that it needs to be ostentatious, but it should be a nice tailor fit, like the brown one that I just showed you guys. And it should be a lighter weight. Okay? So those were my 5 categories of autumnal, fall, outerwear that I just have to have, that I always reach for. And I hope y'all enjoy it. But let me know. But let me know if I missed any. Let me know if you have a favorite style category that you like to wear that I missed. And I'm interested to see what kind of coats you guys like to wear other than like a denim jacket. Because, I mean, that's a no-brainer. A good trucker denim jacket is like, no, it's an easy feat. Like, everybody, you could wear those all year round, basically. But yeah, let me know what kind of jackets y'all like to wear for this transitional weather. But yeah, let me know which one is your favorite category out of the 5 that I picked for myself. We want to do easy. We want to not think too much. We want to shop our closet. Like, we want to look good, but like with minimal effort. So I feel like all 5 of those type of jackets can take your outfit there. So just let me know. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all was inspired. And have a beautiful week. Love y'all. Mean it. Bye.